Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. An undefeated start against a winless skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Now he takes it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Brooks. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Buying some time right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be Bengals football. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Thielen's got it, complete. Oh, he loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
First down, Burrow to throw. This finds zone, complete. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here he is on third and long. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push the lead to 20. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Young working from the gun. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack, and he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Out of the gun, Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they get this down to the 28. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Young. On the move, hit it right. Catch is made down the right sideline. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. That's the end of one. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Young on the play action. The back grabs it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going for it with Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. Throwing from near his own goal line. Able to find Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. On first down, here's Burrow. Has the connection to Jones. Juke the defender. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals ballooning the first half lead even further. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
First down, 10 at the 50-yard line.
Keep going! Keep going! Keep it going!
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Higgins makes the catch. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Young to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 4th down, Young. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Quick slant, that's Williams. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Not worry about 3 downs. You need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. Maher connects there. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 24. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This is Lee Gantz working the left side. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Hand off here for Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Young working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And oh, he got it! Interception! DJ Turner comes up with it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to...
He's got it at the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Finds Sanders. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 42. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. He's throwing for it. And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. That's caught for the 1st. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Brown on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He connects downfield on 4. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson to add the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So 2nd down coming up. Young looking to throw. It's caught. That's Thielen. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Young to throw it. Headed out right. That's complete till he gets. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Back to throw, here's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defense shows blitz. Young. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. The Panthers again going for 2. Shotgun snap now to Young. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here's Brown again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So the Bengals take this one on the road.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurts.